think we have everything now. Good to go. Do I have all of my ammunition now? I think yesterday I stopped with assault rifle. Yeah, seems like I have enough ammunition. Let's go back to the other city and do some of the other races. Well, I feel like racing. But I'm still not a huge fan of some of the races.
You know that?
Driving to, honestly. Is there a map? And if yes, where is it? I really wish there would be something allowing me to get to the other town again. The map would be sufficient, but oh man. Just die. Do we have some repair?
I hear you. On the way.
I don't know where to get back. Just don't know. Back to the wasteland. There must be a map somewhere, I mean. I can't. No. It's. No. I can't imagine that they didn't provide with a real no. I mean, no. Maybe it's part of... Really, there's no map? Maybe there's another button for it? Test. No. There's just no map in this game. Are you kidding me? Can we get up there? Oh, it is absurd. Absurd. Game. I'm driving around the same area the whole time. At least I can try this jump. Fail. Okay. I get a grasp. Fucking stop! Damn it! Really, there is absolutely no way to get back? It is... so weird. Maybe I just... I either give up or I have no clue. I do some tasks here until I find out how to get back. Maybe. I mean, there was this laser barrier. Maybe it just unlocks or whatever. I have no clue.
You, my friend, are truly one hell of an ass kicker. Keep those kills coming, and I'll keep paying.
So let's just do some quest. Okay. I have no clue who Stark is, but I guess he is around here somewhere.
Oh, if it isn't my old racing buddy. Back for some more whoop-ass loser, And just to make it interesting, if you beat me, you win my Monarch. All yours. It's the best set of wheels money can buy. Now, how are you gonna refuse an offer like that?
I don't.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, bandits and mutants, we've got another exciting combat race for you today.
Combat race. Monarch. That's how I like it.
I really can't believe you beat me. Must have been something I ate. You know, it made me drive all crazy. Well, here's the keys to the car. You'll find it in your garage, but I'm gonna get another one, and then I'll be back. You just wait.
That was an amazing race. That last turn, I thought you were dead. Incredible run you're having at the track.
I guess I need to.
Upgrades, parts for sale.
I need to upgrade the Monarch.
Feel free to browse my selections.
What's that? Theme? No, I don't need themes. Armor, okay. Yeah, wheels, okay. Yeah, I need at least the armor, so I guess I need to do one race.
Good dating.
You looking for a race?
Oh, I hate rallies, but hey,
Good luck.
let's see. Maybe we get some. I mean, we need at least 7, which means second place would be good. Actually, I don't like the rallies. Oh, are you kidding me? So bad. Give me fucking rockets! Oh, that's really weird. I think rally might be the worst. Now I can at least buy me some armor for.
What can I do for you? Look around, take your time.
Boost, yeah. I mean 40 for better tires, but I
Good day
would
to you.
be so at least 3 good races. No. Just no. Not now.
Enter a time trial race to see how you stack up against the other speed demons on the road.
Okay. That's nice. Obviously. Is that a tower? Hmm?
Attention, sir! Watching up. I know the Sentry Bot reserves were not stocked good as ass, so all Sentry Bot engineers will have to work extra time to make up short supply and, as a lesson, will have to build next week's supply at the same time. Look who we got here. Let me guess. Another guy from Redstone.
Is there a trick to this or electro bolts? Okay. This should tell me to use the electro bolts.
Consider this warning. You shall leave what you can. I control what can come around here. There will be no negotiating. You're crossing line here. No turning back now.
Been right. Absolutely amazing. These guys. Thank you. I repeat my personal opinion, the whole game would be a lot better. The guys would just die faster. I don't even say that it's too hard. I mean, it's all in all for nightmare difficulty, it's really not that hard. I mean, yeah, you die fast, but when I compare to the last Doom on Nightmare, I mean, it is okay, shit. You can handle it. Most of the time it's more the surprise factor.
Why don't you go back home now until that fucking redstone deal is off? I'm being shot! If you turn that redstone around and kill you just as quick. What do I pay for?
I don't want to know what the pain converted players have to go through. My mouse starts. Oh. Come on, heal up.
I'm going to enjoy killing you. I heading up? You're dead, Suka. Watch out! We got that Suka.
Can they stop?
I see him!
Alter. How strong is he? You can't move here without talking about hard. There should be someone else shooting me here. Oh, maybe just this one. So, right. Really sniping. Sniping and cheese the AI game. Yeah. Are you kidding? Are you that strong or? Weird. Might have to change weapons here. It's
Let's go! Come on! Raton, move it! Lie down! Comrades! Move up! I got you, Raton! Incoming fire!
just wait for him to come out of the corner here.
I'm on it. Alright, moving. And my elevator!
One magazine. One whole fucking magazine.
And my elevator!
It's like a loading screen.
PC space redstone is good. You're not the smartest, are you? Get up there and cut cables! You won't stop the son of a bitch. I see why redstone guy like you so much. You're going to die. Holy shit! What a fucking mess! How are we going to fix this shit? What's going on up there? Bullets don't work anymore? Redstone probably got 10 more where he come from. Reset the traps. I miss smallest bush. Suka! Don't fuck with Rafa!
Was that my... Didn't I have a... used it for the cutscene or what? I should have had a defibrillator charge left. But yeah. Let's watch that again. Why not? That's why it was ready to fast.
PC space redstone is good. You're not the smartest, are you? Get up there and cut cables! You won't stop it, son of a bitch. I see why redstone guy like you so much. You're going to die. Holy shit! What a fucking mess! How are we going to fix this shit? What's going on up there? Bullets don't work anymore? Redstone probably got 10 more where he come from. Reset the traps.
Oh, what's even here?
I need a drink or two. Covering! Yeah, here's the real deal. Come! Suka there! He killed old Bretana. Fall back! Wake up! Falling back! Don't let him get any further! Come here, Sobaka!
I see him!
Yeah. Use armor piercing ammo. New turn say, oh yeah. Obviously didn't save in between.
I got you, Breton! So goddamn! This guy going to fuck us up! Fall back! He's in South Wall! Watch out, don't get any further! I will smash you! Come here, you dog!
Vorsprung. Einfach nur Vorsprung. The worst part about it is that every enemy requires so many bullets now to die. Just every single one is armored like shit. drive a car through there. Is this a wall or?
Let's go! Cover me! He's dead! He's bleeding!
Really awful.
There he is! I'm hurt!
Worst which could happen now is some super armored guy, which
Seal up and start up the gallery! Hey, wait up!
I like this guy. Okay.
He's dead! We'll send your head at the redstone inbox.
Let's just crawl here.
I think I heard something. Start! Shit! Собака!
Nicht zu glauben. Nicht. Oh. Leave the fuck alone. Oh. Is it over soon? How about walking just few meters without having to shoot 30 enemies?
I'm down! Retreat! I got you, Breton! I'm hurt!
Soon out of sniper bullets, so maybe sniper rounds. Hopefully this level has an actual end at some point, like soonish.
Down, Suka! I will break you! Don't fuck with Graf, won't jump no more. Suka!
How he doesn't care. Yeah, I got him all. I see you post a lot.
Someplace. I'm looking for him. Did you see episode of Fast TV last week? I think we'll save guy. You're an idiot. Shut up, stay focused.
Yeah.
Bad guy! Suka! I will pop grenade in your ass! I will smash you! I see it!
Psycho? Do you understand what they are saying? Or what?
Come on, get that Vida! Don't let him into power control!
Fun. So what? Is this something you tell each other in CSGO, yeah?
Let's go! He is there! There he is! Behind that crate! Yeah, comrades! Kill that soldier! Dwight, I'm down! Shit! He's dead now. We're gonna clean this up now. Come here, you little dog!
Oh, can we stop doing that? Can you die? Asshole? It's absolutely absurd how they snipe you with automatic weapons. I can guess that it's somehow, let's say, similar, but in some words, but still it doesn't mean that you understand. I mean, for me, I don't even know that it's Russian or whatever they are. You know, I'm German. How would I know Russian? I'm not. I mean, there are some people who understand Slavic or Slav languages, or whatever it is called in English. It's not like no one in Germany understands Russian or Czech or whatever.
I don't see him.
Oh, how about fucking dying when I hit you and not bullet sponges, really. Idiots. After weapon. Still has no ammo. Damn this shit. Swain, Halo, Auschwitz, Harzen. Doesn't look very German.
I'm trying
Wait a second, yeah.
When I'm done with you, I'm going to be ready for the deal. The time for talking is gone.
Well, I can understand what you tell me. It's still, I mean, it's very obvious from what you write there that it's obviously not not by knowledge, because some of the words and some of the wording in general doesn't make, or it makes sense, but no one would use it like that. But yeah. Still, it's good enough to understand it, so... If someone only understands German, then yeah. I guess you can use it like that. How about no cover? Wow.
Hey you! The power's relayed, but we gotta keep it that way. Get that control panel working and help our people out. Give those bastards a taste
Yeah,
of their
I mean,
own...
you see, I'm playing game like always. What did he want? Actually, beginning from next week, I can only play in the evening.
Move it!
Just about got it open.
Let's go! There he is!
So no more gaming the whole day and evening.
Move it! Coming! Move! Retreat! Retreating! That take care of him.
Currently, yeah. Yeah, I know, I mean, I'm programming a bit too, but...
Go away! Too many bullets! Don't you do that! Retreat! Yeah! He is dead!
There! Go see Redstone. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear the news.
Is it fun or they never tell me where my target is? I always have to guess. Ah. Yeah. So let's see, what memes did you post? How many racist memes are in there? First one is actually kind of cool. Still trying to understand the third. Hey, Deva. I should go outside with friends. Oh, nice, Geller. But you know, I don't have any friends. My only friends are my friends on Twitch. Find someone. Not everyone needs to live by the same standards, you know. As long as you're happy. Whatever. Again. I don't know how many more girls I should try before just not caring anymore. Maybe I just don't care anymore now. I don't know.
Enforce or something.
Damn authority, telling us where we can go and where we...
Hey,
You, my friend, are truly one hell of an ass kicker. Keep those kills coming, and I'll keep paying.
Back off.
Can you believe that? No one around here is safe. Not even Redstone. Authorities just trying to scare us, that's all. Hopefully they'll be gone in a few days.
But yeah, take care with that film, you know, I mean, Liam Neeson is in there, and you know Liam Neeson? Liam Neeson is gonna punch them all.
Looking for a deal? My special deal changes often, so check back again.
Resistance base, of course. You didn't know that Liam Neeson is in there? Or you never knew that he's gonna punch them all?
Congratulations on that race today.
Wait, where's the shop?
Excuse me.
You know, Subway Town isn't the only
Yeah,
place.
it's kind of the same with me.
There are people across the
I mean,
entire
when I
wasteland
first
struggling
seen
to
that, I
survive
mean, I
against
think
the
it was
hero.
not even 2000 or
Somebody can
whatever. I mean, really in the 90s somewhere. And back then, Liam Neeson wasn't a name I recognized or whatever. I mean, I think I knew the face, but not by name or that he's that important. But later on, when I've seen all the other Liam Neeson movies he did recently, and then watched Schindler's List again, then I was like, wait, that's Liam Neeson. What the fuck?
All my stuff is A+ primo. Pleasure doing business with you.
I gave you all of my money, bitch.
As the captain has told you earlier, getting the information off your ID drive is critical for us. But there are some sectors that I can't access with the single decryptor I have. I'm gonna need to run 2 decryptors in parallel if I want to get to those sectors, and that's where you come in.
Captain's got a contact in the north. He's heard rumors that an Ark emerged in the Jackal Valley. And let me tell you, if the Jackals were the first people those Ark survivors met, then they were dead in minutes. but the important thing is that the Jackals probably left that Ark intact, which means you should be able to recover their decryptor and get it back here.
So, I need you to go north to the Jackal Valley, find the Ark if it's there, and get that decryptor.
The Jackals are a dangerous bunch of bandits. You watch yourself.
You sure made a rep for yourself. Good job banging up those bandits. I'd say you're a regular tough guy.
Unlocking the data on your ID drive is essential for the Resistance. Each drive contains another piece of the puzzle. Assard should be able to decrypt it once he has the necessary equipment.
Okay, whatever.
Need safe passage?
Where to?
We're ready to leave.
I can get back to the spring. Please.
Okay, let's go.
I wanted to do some races there. The Czech Republic is very atheist, okay, and a racist country. And just to support that, you wanna find good Jewish jokes. So racist jokes. I'm not sure whether I understand that strategy.
Look no further than here for all your vehicle needs.
Care to look through the list of events?
Good. That's just a race, and I have just second. Fucking rallies. It's just that left. Let's do a rocket race.
Good luck. What the fuck happened here? Why does he reset me back that much?
Or getting reset back here is really stupid. But you are aware that Jewish jokes are almost always racist jokes. I mean, maybe there's a disconnect in reality there, you know? I mean, actually, I find it interesting that Google even gives you a result there, I mean. But hey, I mean, I guess Google doesn't ask questions and just responds to them. But Google does the right job. If you want racist jokes and he gives you Jewish jokes, then he basically responds perfectly.
Parts for sale here. What you looking for?
Performance spike times.
See you soon.
Interested in winning some racing certificates?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good luck.
Never laugh at at the bicycle. Maybe your bike. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, but it doesn't make sense to me. But hey. Communication always a hard thing. Why am I even doing this? Not like I need to upgrade my car. I'm too much of a complete grinder. city Rome, or what is Rom? And the rest of the joke also eludes me, but maybe we get what the joke is all about. Maybe it's also a figure of speech only, which only makes sense in your language or whatever, I don't know. Chikan? Well, Chikan? Gypsy? Ah, you mean Roma? Ah, Roma! So, never love. But, so, okay, so it's about Roma. What is this at the bike? Because maybe your bike better part. Is there something about bikes? Do you mean... Yeah, I mean, you mean bicycles, because you rode bicycles above. So... Do you mean you should never laugh about Roma on a bike? Because... Ah! You should never laugh about Roma on a bike because it may be your bike. Ah! Now I get it. Yeah, and in Germany there's also this rumor that Polish steal everything, but what do I know?
Check out what races are available.
I don't know what's about Roma or gypsies. I mean, there were always several rumors about gypsies. I don't know whether we have rumors about gypsies stealing everything, but yeah, whatever. But at least I get the joke now. Gypsies are from India? Really?
Good luck!
Okay. I mean, I only compared it to... Romania, yeah. So what? Do you want to talk to me about immigration? So stupid. I mean, you basically need to go in the other direction. Because it's just not possible to win anything like this. about staying stable. Nonsense. Yeah. What? Oh no! I pressed the button. And it's not about no one wants them. I mean, you know, that's the basic thing about racism and all of that bullshit. There seems to be that perception or whatever that someone owns the country and can decide who lives in there and who doesn't. I mean, when someone comes to a country and you don't want them there, then it's basically your problem because you have issues somehow. It's not like they do anything. I mean, obviously, if they are criminal, then I mean, hopefully your country has laws and you can do something about that, but other than that, there's nothing about people coming to whatever country. You wanna kill them just because they are not born in your country, then yeah, I would say you're racist. It's horrible. Like you can just man, kill this bitch. Forget about it. That is racism what you are doing. How do you know what they want and what they don't want? They are just people. No matter where they come from. And if they beat your people, then it doesn't matter whether they are Roma or not. They are criminal, and obviously you can do something against criminals. It's the same as if someone from your country beats other people. It's just criminal, whatever. And I take a wild bet that I find several Czech who have 5 children too, or even more.
Care to look through the list of events?
Oh, fucking rally races.
Drive safe.
Hate them. Wild numbers. I have not seen any thing supporting that. And even if you should have, I mean, what are these numbers even? Do you wanna tell me that 50% of your white people are criminal and 75% of your black people are criminal? Because I would really doubt that. Mainly because 50% of the white people, what? You have almost more, I mean, that means that you have more criminals than legals or than honest people in your country. That makes absolutely no sense. Score for killing cars here. I would even go further there. I mean, there are sexual crimes done by females too. I mean, it's obviously due to nature. Statistically, you have a higher rate with males, but it's not like it's only. Yeah. But yeah, other than that. And even tendency got more, I mean. On what is the number based? I mean, 50% of the whites have a tendency to commit crimes. That also doesn't make sense. But you can nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. I doubt that too. You can always do something about that. I mean, the question is whether it makes sense, or you know, I mean, whether. Yeah, I mean, it's all about. It's all about. Damn, I have to go to the... I mean, I don't know, maybe it's... has something to do, I mean, I don't know how the living environment in Czech is, or whatever, how many problems you have in the social sector. Because usually these theories are created when there are a lot of problems in other areas, and you are looking for reasons why things go as badly as they are. You see it in Germany too. I mean, in areas where you have more problems generally, you will have more racism. I mean, that's. I mean, you could analyze and say, okay, if this, I mean, it has nothing to do with ethnicity. What a horrible word. But if some let's call it race or whatever, comes from an area where there are a lot of issues and where you have to fight over there to survive, and where obviously you have a higher tendency that you see a criminal act, and be it stealing, not punching people or whatever. I mean, even that, but yeah, you know, you have a higher tendency, but that doesn't mean that they are more criminal than whites, because if whites are in or grow up in the same area, then you would have the same tendency with whites, or with and even then, I mean, I see it in Germany. It's really, every time I see someone I perceive as perhaps there's a chance that he didn't grow up in Germany, he is all the time totally nice, and I mean, I can't say that what I see supports any of these theories. For me, it's really just bullshit. Even, I mean, there are obviously criminal acts with with immigrants too, but it's not higher or whatever. Or if it's higher, then the reason lies somewhere else, and not because they are immigrants or whatever. Oh yeah, I mean, that is actually... This harassment is very common everywhere, I guess. Usually it's young people doing that. Wait a sec, I have to go to the restroom and then we'll continue. But a very interesting discussion. We have to overcome these thoughts. I mean, I have nothing against punishing criminals, but I don't see a link between a criminal rate and immigration. Whatever. Never, I don't agree to exiling him, by the way. One good thing about social, or about humanity in general, is that we learned that it's good that the same set of rules applies to everyone. Meaning, if you shoot someone, then also imprison the immigrant for a long time. I mean, perhaps you can make him choose you. But no, I mean, he should be punished, so. I mean, maybe going back to his own country is not more a punishment than imprisonment. Same set for rules for everyone. Imprison them, all of them, no matter where they come from. The thing is, you should make it easy on you. It's even easier to say, this rule, this law applies. You broke it, now these are your consequences. Oh, I bought too much. Damn it.
Drive like you mean it, friend.
Yeah, I enjoy my banana, yeah. Did you switch devices? That is not just with Exile, I mean, that's the basic issue I have with death sentence in general. I mean, like in the US, not that. I mean, you can discuss about death being being a good sentence or whatever, but the problem is you can't revert it. And mistakes happen all the time. And that is something you can't really discuss. I mean, mistakes just happen. And death is kind of final. This is what happens all the time. not just really corrupt forces, but yeah, authoric forces too. They use the death sentence not just to punish people, but rather to force them to do their will. Yeah.
Care to look through the list of events?
So you don't behave like I want? Okay, death sentence.
Drive safe.
Fussel. Oh, is this another rally? I hate rallies. I mean, society is in a state we should be, you know, our evolution of society should be higher than we just kill our enemies or whatever. Ja, Galamo, I will fix that soonish. Fuck this shit. Oh. Fixed. Yeah, let's accept that. So, yeah, I think in a, I mean, it doesn't need to be a saw contraption to pull something like that off.
I got the best vehicle parts anywhere. What you looking for?
Do I even need something here? So, and enough racing.
Drive like you mean it, friend.
Yeah. Where do I want to go?
Need safe passage? We're ready to leave. Okay, let's go.
Big one. Yeah, but I mean, that's exactly the thing where our social evolution should come into play. You know, we should just overcome all of this bullshit. That is one of the things.
You have to know, the human mutations weren't caused by cosmic radiation from the asteroid hit. The mutants were created by the Authority experimenting with nanotrites and humans. The failures were rejected and discarded into the wasteland like trash left to reproduce and spread. That's the truth. And that's what people need to know.
The social evolution happens, I mean. Just look at life, how it was 100 years ago. Sadly, the evolution, like every evolution, is so slow that the lifetime of one person makes you perceive like nothing actually happens, but yeah. And sometimes we have to fight for it. What am I doing here? No, our social systems also, but I mean our how we interact with each other also has evolved quite a lot. It's not just the technology. Even though the technology obviously evolves quite a bit faster than human interaction and the set of rules. No. I mean, at least in Germany, they can't pull off the same shit they did. I mean, they pull off different shit and what I want. I mean, obviously, we can't just lean back and say, hey, everything's cool. There's always room for improvement. Warehouse. Just think about how workers, they are what rights they had back then, and you know what happened if life happened or whatever, and what they can do today. like I said, there's always room for improvement, but and it's not like it's good like it's now, but it's better than it was. Feeling I should shoot something, or I could just go here. I want to be able to survive 3 shotguns to the faces too. Yeah, I mean, you obviously have to say that Germany and Sweden, I mean, maybe Sweden even more, it's kind of on the good side. Oh, really? No, stop doing that. But yeah, I mean, I'm always with you when you say the perception of power and work should still change more. Yeah, extreme movements, I mean, just look at Germany, what happened in the last week, I mean. Extreme movements are always a thing. Just die, please. Yeah, that's exactly what happens in Germany or in my state currently. And it gets worse and worse and nothing happens, you know. I mean, it's not all over the country, luckily, but still, I mean, I'm really like, dudes, I mean, you have to do something about it here. I really don't care whether you kind of imprison 100 people or whatever, but that has to stop. I mean, obviously, give them a process or whatever. I mean, it's not like you should just imprison them arbitrarily, but yeah. Just send out a simple, okay, I mean, we will investigate something like that and we will not tolerate shit like that happening. Because it's obviously against the base set of rules we have, not just about something discussable, but really about we don't shoot each other in the face. Can you stop doing that now? Stop rushing towards me with your fucking shotguns. Oh, can you stop? Cat, you're not making it easier. And I know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care at all. Huh? Do they shoot through the... Cats are all selfish. He just wants to sleep, and if I stand up, he wants some food. Maybe I can cuddle him, but that's all. such role in history of mankind. Shotgun to the face, he's holding his shoulder. Like, At least I can use the shotgun in this level. So I hate all of these levels where the shotgun is practically useless. How did that happen? Huh? Are you happy? But yeah, I mean, these things are obviously not just the far-right movement, there are also a lot of people not being satisfied in the state they are living in. And I mean, obviously, to try that up, you have to change that state. I mean, not saying that what they are doing is right, or that their strategy is good, but I mean, you can't expect them to understand or whatever. But I mean, you know, if you could solve that and at least try the movement up so that you really only have the far right in there and not all of these, let's call them victims, victims of life. Then you have a far easier job. First of all, they're obviously not that strong as a movement anymore because their influence is limited. And you have a far easier. Got into sight. I mean, the political questions there about how, I mean, I think that's about the Magian area, the Kenshin stuff. And yeah, they also had a lot of issues in the social sector. I mean, you know, when there's a bloody rebellion in Japan, then there really has to be something wrong, because Japanese are probably the only people who are less willing to start a rebellion than Germans. And Germans are already like, I mean, you have to threaten them at least post-World War. And even then, I mean, before that they also didn't start a rebellion. It was always political motivated shit. Yeah, but in the far end, then the television series, the non-bloody version, the aftermath, basically. Yeah, he was helping the people, just not by helping a political party, but rather by helping them themselves, himself. It's kind of interesting, really. Yeah, I kind of remember. I mean, not really, but yeah. It rings a bell. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't understand some of the points of the far-right movement. I mean, I understand them, but doesn't mean that I have the same opinion. I mean, as long as it doesn't lead to extremism, they can have whatever opinion they like. I mean, as long as we can really talk what their opinions are and what they perceive as the problem or whatever. It's not like the issues of the which lead to extremism are come completely out of the blue. It's just the reactions are just not right, or yeah, don't make too much sense. Or let's say don't lead to results I want. Whistle. But yeah, definitely. I mean, the movies are really good. The Kenshin animated movies. I mean, the live action movies are also not that bad, but the OVAs, they're really great. I remember enjoying them a lot. Can you please die of 2 or 3 sniper rounds? Fuck. Oh, wait. cool. The anime, the television series is also super good, but yeah, it's a completely different style. But I mean, it also displays the difference between the eras, you know. I mean, the television series really plays in the era where, I mean, not that everything was good, but all in all, the land was not in complete ruin and revolt anymore, and you could lead a good life, more or less. So the difference between these two is really, really interesting. Because it's fitting to the story, yeah.
This is President Davis. You, the Ark Volunteers, are mankind's last hope. Our survival, our very existence rests in your hands. No one will know what you will find when you awake, but remember, you, the contents of these Arks, will form the final barrier to the extinction of mankind. Our prayers go with you, and Godspeed.
Oh yeah, I am. I mean, you had a lot of episodes which kind of handled some of the people still living in the past, actually. Even the original ending. I mean the original television series was only 64. And then later on the other arcs were really not that important, but yeah. Do I have that decoder now, or...? Find the Ark and recover the decryptor. Yeah, it's also, I mean, I think the bandaged guy was even the ending to the first real important arc, and was it interesting how they kind of played the different strategies on how to use their skills and how to shape society against each other. Because he was always saying that to defeat him, you know, that Kenshin needs to get the Batosai again, or something like that. I mean, has been some time, like I said.
Naka.
Yo, can you die now? for a basic shooter, by the way, Rage is kind of long. Oh, okay. What I really found cool in Kenshin was how they explained some of the techniques and some of the magic, you know, like the one technique where the one stun technique, or the one where they couldn't move and it was really just some very thin fibers and whatever. I mean, it was always something which was kind of grounded and yeah, you know, I mean, it was not complete physical bullshit or whatever, I mean, or nonsense. I mean, there was some creativeness in there, but it was really not, I mean, I could live with that, saying, okay, that could really have been the case. I always like that when you refer to such things. I mean, there have been perceptions of magic or whatever, or of supernatural stuff, and then they explain it in terms where it really works out in reality, even though it might not be completely grounded. At the same time is cool. We know what is all 9 directions, by the way.
You get out of the wasteland.
I always forget. I need to go down there. From 8 directions. Mine? I mean, I guess if you take the diagonal directions, then yeah, I mean, I guess then it works out.
Excellent work. Just give me a second to analyze this data.
Hey, Captain, take a look at this. Incredible.
Incredible's right. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. It is quite simply the key to everything. The location, codes, and re-entry times for every ark buried on Earth is right here. This data is nothing less than a second chance for civilization. Maybe our last chance. With this, we can strike at the heart of the Authority. We can use the codes in your ID drive to free all the arks that the Authority has imprisoned beneath the Earth. For years, we've developed plans to get someone inside Capital Prime, into the heart of the monster. But we never had the capability to deliver a fatal blow. Until today. If there's a future, it begins with this. The war starts now. First thing is, we need access to the Eastern lands, and the only way to do that is by knocking out the Authority security bridge. See Portman, he's got a plan worked out for that.
This is an incredible find. The location and codes for the remaining arcs. You must have been key to the arc program. If we can use that data to raise the remaining arcs, it would truly be a blow to the Authority.
The data on your ID drive is truly a gift to the Resistance. But we need access to the Authority-controlled territory in the east. So as I said before, see Portman.
Who the fuck is Portman? Portman? Huh?
I've got to look through this data. Talk to Portman.
Portman, hey there.
To get across the bridge and into the eastern lands, you'll need to knock out the power generator that controls the defenses.
Theories like this always make no sense to me. I mean,
down the ravine and up the lift.
Isn't training all about being able to defend yourself in real combat?
I'll give you the explosive charges. You just
And I
need to
mean, if
make
the
it down
fast
the ravine
really is
alive.
totally overpowered, then you should focus all of your skill into being able to deflect that. I mean, that's the first you should learn.
Good. And the Authority has a small blockade near the ravine entrance in the north. Once you blow that, they will know you're coming. Don't
Yeah,
waste
but
time.
even then, I
Get
mean,
down the ravine and to the bridge as quickly as possible.
you know, I mean, if there is a super overpowered move in chess or whatever, you don't say this move is not allowed anymore because it's too overpowered. If there is such a move, then it's part of the sport to learn to use it or to defend against it. I mean, I would understand that you say, okay, you have several tiers of experience, whatever, and beginners and amateurs until they really have learned it, and until someone says, yeah, I mean, you are able to deflect against something like that, or you are able to use that, then we really keep that training in a controlled environment or whatever, so that you know, to build up that experience. But
I joined the
to
Resistance
ban it
after working with
completely
General Cross
really
and
doesn't make
Yeltsin.
any sense in my
Had
opinion.
to, especially after I saw that the nanotrites might be used to save the mutants, not control them. My research shows that the nanotrites can be reprogrammed to perform more of the basic subneurological functions. If that can really be done, and if they were implanted in the mutants, we may be able to reverse the mutational progress. Captain Marshall has allowed me to set up a small lab here to run my experiments and tests.
Assault the Authority.
Need safe passage?
No. I need ammunition. And I need a fresh cup of coffee.
I'm glad you beat Starkey. He's such a jerk.
Back off.
God damn it.
Nanotrites. Those little computers. They scare me. Don't know much about them, but I don't like them.
Yeah. I need a fresh cup of coffee, so I'll be back in a sec. Hopefully I still have coffee left. views for you. That's nice.
Hey there, what you looking for?
Those sell some shit. Then buy ammo. We use basically. I mean, if we could get some AR rounds. Yeah. 40. 440.
We've still got great seats available for all our races. And remember, if you buy a season pass, you'll save 50%.
Don't forget to check with me first if you need anything. Bye now.
How could I say no to these boobs?
You got a fine set of wheels, friend.
We'll play for parts.
Lost a bundle on that last race. You've learned my lesson. From now on, I'm betting on you.
You better do. I didn't even know, I mean, if we go attack the Authority Bridge now, are we kind of in an endgame? I think we are. Ah, yeah. It's only 2 missions left and then we are through with the game. Yeah, then. Action, I say. Isn't that sad? 2 missions left. You have to select a different game for later on. Could already start to think what we want. I give you go, go, go.
Flush him out. Stay in position. He can't hide from evidence. Friendly down. Confirmed kill. He's dead. Over. What the? Move out of there. Group up.
Yeah. Always good to have some controversial stuff. And don't worry, Gadamo, I don't think everything is lost with you. I don't think you are a true racist. You're just entangled. Last mission is coming up.
As I dig deeper into the Authority data, I've run across a number of entries alluding to some sort of weaponized mutants or meta-soldiers. I'm not sure exactly what that means. The data is heavily encrypted, but I definitely suspect that the Authority is working on creating an army of mutants and somehow using nanotrites to control them.
The Authority will be making more moves around the wasteland now that we've knocked out their first line of defense. We need to strike fast now while we have the element of surprise.
Portman was the one.
Great work. That'll make them think twice about getting too far from base. Now, before you go running into Capital Prime, I think you should take some extra firepower with you. Grab that Authority pulse cannon. I liberated it from a dead guard. Marshal's got all the plans in place. You are ready to go.
It's a BFG.
You've done a great job, soldier. But now, it gets serious. One last mission for you.
Codes are ready. He'll be able to walk right in. Uploading them to you now, sir. Captain Marshall's got all the plans in place. You are ready to go.
You'll have to get inside the heart of the Authority itself, Capital Prime. Get to the ARC control system and upload the data from your ID drive. That'll trigger the emergence of the remaining ARCs. No one has ever entered Capital Prime and returned. No one knows what could be waiting for you. But if you are successful at raising the remaining ARCs, then we've got plans and people in place, ready to support those that emerge. Ready to build an army to fight the Authority. The days ahead. Take this code cipher. You'll be able to access any personnel entrance near Capital Prime's main gate. The entrance will be heavily guarded, but I know you can do it. Mankind's future depends on you now. Godspeed, soldier.
Okay. Okay. So what do we have now? Sniper. Yeah, it's good.
You've done so much for us already, and now I can't believe you're going into Capital Prime. No one knows what's in there, but you can be sure that the Authority will have something we haven't seen yet. The data clearly shows that they were working on something big, some kind of mutant army or super weapon. Just be careful, and good luck. We need you with us.
The gearheads will never be able to cut our power again, thanks to you.
Man, fuck the Authority. All this Authority bullshit. It's too goddamn much.
So, then since it's the last mission, I buy some ammo for your faulty gun, because it's quite good.
If I don't got it, you don't need it. What you looking for? Come back if you need anything.
They got this whole
Bit strong. Don't I have here? Well. Survival tips all. Fun.
Security gate online.
Send reinforcements. Move up. Moving out. All units, pull back. I can't. I'm pinned. He took out the whole squad.
gate online.
Oh, damn this. Can they... Are you done? How many of them need to appear here? Sweet.
Initialize Nexus boot sequence. Initialize complete. Linking access to Central Arc Control System. Auxiliary corridors accessible.
Target sighted.
Really raging berserkers. Which have pulse cannons. Oh.
Targets in the area. Still no visual.
So what is with this fucking fly here? weird how they fucking put more and more of that in. Fucking fly. Looks like some end corridor or whatever. But they just need to put a lot of enemies in there just because they can. Okay, let's see if we can. Elevators are scary. No one likes elevators because we all know our game devs. Och, really? Fucking make it stop. I really don't want more and more enemies. You need to die.
Flag out. Target acquired.
Make a second one of this. And the fourth one. Ah. Enemy waving. Right. this? Oh yeah, stun for this weapon. So much ammunition for it.
Decoding data. Range terminals online. Acquiring satellite positions. Stand. Positions moving. Decoding our coordinates. Stand by.
Oh, that's what I hate the most, when they appear from behind you all the time. Hey, what? Why? What is with this shit?
Decryption complete. Preparing for data transmission. Stand by. File upload sequence initiated.
Ah, well. I've seen worse. Far worse. Yeah, I mean, it is not a bad game, but it is. The problem is it's lacking at almost every potential it shows. I mean, it does nothing wrong. it is fun, but for instance the upgrades are all like few upgrades you get fast, and after that it's like, I mean, why should I race more? Why should I do more missions? I mean, there's nothing happening if you do side quests except that you get money. Shooting could be a bit more punchy. I said that a lot actually while playing this game, but yeah, I mean, really, I wanna have more reaction of opponents to my shooting. If I punch a shell into someone with my shotgun, it's really ass if he just continues shooting at me without even noticing me shooting him. It's just should never happen in a shooter. And yeah, unloading magazines to kill enemies, it's just not cool. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a cool game, and I mean, it was on sale for $1 something, so for that, it still looks beautiful, and I mean, the ideas are actually right. I mean, the mixing the racing with the shooting part. This is the right approach, I'd say. Thousand blackbirds on a string return. Where's the solitary sun? It's just that the whole game, yeah, the scope was a bit too small. I mean, you have basically two cities and two settlements, if you wanna call the first area settlements. Oh yeah, the levels look nice. The visuals are still, even today the visuals are still nice. So yeah. Oh, and was there any story now, or it's like the first chapter to a story the whole game? Yeah. I think I've read something about the ending being bad, and I mean, yeah, I played it before, and actually I've forgotten everything about the story, so always a sign for a story in not being that important. I mean, I could live with that if the rest of the game was superb, but not quite the case, but for the price. I mean, I don't know how much it is currently without, I mean, I got it in a sale, obviously, $40 and something. $2011. Yeah, I beat the game. Now we need to think about what we do now, what we play now. The game was $1 and something, €1 and something. That thing was part of the sale where you got the, where we got the Cthulhu stuff and everything. And for $1, yeah. Obviously. Nothing wrong. I mean, the whole game is it's how to say, how to put it. It's quite a good mediocre. It doesn't exceed at anything. The visuals are still very nice. The approach is nice to have a shooter and connecting it with racing. So I mean, there's nothing where I say it's especially bad, but the shooting could be more punchy, the racing could make more sense, the story is practically non-existent, the quests make no sense or are not well connected. So yeah, everything lacks quite a bit, but not that much that you can say it's bullshit. Rage was most expensive, really? Yeah, good racing. I mean, the racing concept to rally. I mean, if they would just do time trials and racing and maybe a combat racing, cool. The rally part was bullshit. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you can criticize everything. I mean, it's just, yeah, everything is missing just a bit. So I can point out nothing and say, wow, this one is really unique. On the other hand, I played it on Nightmare and was basically no problem at all. I mean, I died here and there, but I can live with that. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why the game didn't receive that much attention. Except, I mean, I think it was in development for 8 years or whatever. So obviously it got some attention then. I think at some point they just wanted to get it out because I remember the discussions over the years what Rage will be and where it gets. I mean, it's basically a display for the id Tech 5, so, and yeah, I mean the canyons, like I said, all of the visuals at outdoors, I mean, they look so good. I would even say they look better than in Doom or whatever, in Doom 2016. Or in some other shooters. I mean, the visuals are really great, and I mean, yeah, that's about it. Can't say. Yeah, ooh, yeah, good that you pointed out the animations of the characters, or I mean the character design itself, and then the animations of the characters, of pretty much all of the characters, were really good in this game. I mean, it's really something you don't see in all of the games. They all had these kind of, I mean, their unique character was really well designed and supported by their movements. So yeah, you shouldn't forget about that. I mean, okay, let's say this game, the character design in this game and how to implement real unique characters was done especially nice in this game. I mean, if I would say, I would say this is the thing this game did enormously well. Sadly, that alone doesn't make a game. I think I think this game, I mean, you can't say it was rushed to release, and I actually don't know how the body language in the Final Fantasy 15 is anymore. I mean, I didn't pay or it wasn't enough for me to remember, I guess. Except for, I just remember how one of your friends sat at the back seat of your car and he was getting his book out, read a bit in it, and at some point after a minute or two he put it away and took a nap there or whatever. I mean, that was really good in Final Fantasy 15, but it's not about Final Fantasy 15. Actually, I'm just not stopping the stream because I'm still thinking what to play next. I mean, are there options? I mean, there are options, obviously. backlog. I actually have something in the backlog. Which would be really interesting to play. Maybe it's not a bad idea to put that in. I mean, you will be amazed. I mean, I don't know what to call a backlog, because I mean, obviously there are a lot of games I haven't beat, mainly because I'm not interested in them. A lot of the indie games I don't care about or whatever. I mean, if it's AAA games or whatever, then yeah, I have some backlog, I guess, but it's not too huge. If it's AAA games I'm interested in. Also, obviously you could count up all of the Call of Duties. Not all of them, I beat Call of Duty 1. Oh, and Black Ops. And Modern Warfare. Okay, I guess. I will be back in a few minutes. I throw a coin, which of the games I think of now. Good riddance. I want to throw a coin and I have no coin. Where's my wallet? Ah. The moment you want to throw a coin and don't have any. You haven't touched a single Call of Duty. Actually, last time playing the... last time I played the Battlefield. The Battlefield was my first Battlefield I ever played. And you've seen it, I cancelled it. It's just not... no. Ah. So, let's see. Or... yeah, that Battlefield. What is one? Interesting. Good. Let's do that. So I'm back in 5? 10? I don't know. So yeah. Have a good one. We see each other, I guess. Unless you want to play Final Fantasy 15, then we see each other later.